All right, so all you need to poach an egg is a little sauce pot, fill it about halfway with water, some sort of slotted spoon to fish out your egg with. You're gonna need a little bowl or plate with a towel in. This is gonna help us drain our poached egg once it's done cooking. And obviously an egg, yay. And our secret ingredient is white vinegar. We're gonna put a splash of this in our cooking water, and that's gonna help our egg whites coagulate and stick together and not get all spindly and gross. So splash of that, and we're gonna get our water on to boil. So before I put my egg in, I'm going to crack it into this little small bowl, and that's gonna help me make sure I don't get accidentally any shell into it. And if I pop the yolk, then I have an opportunity to start over. Awesome. Here we go. Now, I'm also going to put a splash of white vinegar in my pot. A few tablespoons, you don't really need to measure. All right, now I'm going to carefully just pour my egg into my pot. Now, the most important thing is just to resist the urge to poke your egg and prod it and make sure it's doing okay. It's doing fine. So just let it cook, and in about 45 seconds to 60 seconds, we'll check it. It goes really fast, so make sure you have your bowl and towel for draining handy and your slotted spoon. Now, when you're first learning, I recommend just doing one egg at a time, but as you get better, you can do a couple at a time, no problem. You can also make poached eggs ahead of time, so if you're making brunch for a bunch of people, you can even make them the night before and then refrigerate them, just pop them back into boiling water to heat them up, and the yolk inside is still going to be nice and runny and delicious. All right, so I'm going to carefully check on my egg. Alright, I'm gonna let it cook for another 30 seconds or so. And if you don't like runny yolks, just let it cook for longer, but really the point of a poached egg is to have a nice little container of white and then your delicious runny yolk inside. Alright, so very, very gently, I'm just going to lift my egg up, drain off some of the excess water, and then place it very carefully into my bowl. There we go. And if you have little strings of egg white, just go ahead and pull that off. Alright, so we are ready to plate our dish. Put a little bit of cooked pancetta on. I'm going to put a little bit of lemon zest just to add the nice fresh bright flavor. And then I'm going to gently, because the center is very molten, place my poached egg on top. Put a little pinch of salt. The carbonara is pretty salty, so we don't need too much. And then garnish it. Boom. A little bit of cracked pepper. And that is my dish. Now, the best part comes last. So you serve it like this, and then just take your knife and just watch as the molten egg yolk becomes the sauce for your pasta. And this is so easy, so yummy. You can make this in about 10 minutes. Any time of year or any time of day. Pasta carbonara with the poached egg. So that's how you make a poached egg. Sounds fancy, but it's actually super easy. You just need finesse and speed. Two things that all good home cooks and chefs require. So practice makes perfect. If you've made a poached egg or you have a favorite way of enjoying poached eggs, put a comment below. I'd love to hear how you enjoy poached eggs. You can find more videos at omelettable.com and on my YouTube channel, Omelett's Table, and Instagram. Bye!